Walking me through the selection process for the
Mm-hmm.
10 Outstanding Young Persons Award. So let's have that again.
All right. So I would just, like I mentioned earlier, citizenship and residence is paramount in terms of you must be a Nigerian and you must be residing in Nigeria at the time of your nomination. Also, in terms of age, you must be between the ages of 18 and 40. And that's so if you're clocking 41 in that year of nomination, you are not eligible. And we also have our ways of confirming this when we reach out to nominees because again, it's not like that information might be readily available online. Also, we also focus on the profile of the nominee. So we understand that some people might have organizations, whether registered as business names or limited liability companies or incorporated trustees that are managing all of these solutions. But we are also still fine even if you don't have a registered entity. So it's fine for you to do the great things you do in your name and as an individual. And that's why we focus on the profile for whatever the nominee is able to give to us. Also, we look at the evidence of work that has been done. And when we speak about evidence of work, we are not just referring to the online traction, we are even referring to the offline traction. So because JCI Nigeria is in over 30, I think I can say with all confidence that we are in all states in Nigeria, right? Whether as a collegiate local organization or as a city local organization. So it's easy for us to reach out to our local organizations in the area of impact to ask that what can you find out about the impact this person has created? Because that for us is evidence, and that's because we understand that some people might not be popular online, and it's fine. So now, because we are yet to be done with the selection process for 2025,
Let's talk
I
about
would
the
only
other
be
years. Let's talk about the impact of
yes,
the
so that's
winners
what
for
I
the
wanted to
past years.
mention.
Yes.
So I would do this, referring to our past honorees. And one thing how we measure impact of JCI TOYP is that we consider the impact to the individual. That's the nominee or the honoree. Because again, we have 30 nominees that would be presented for voting, but it's only 10 honorees that would select. So we understand that not all nominees will become honorees, and that's still fine for us. So I'll first explain the impact in terms of the benefits that are put to the nominees, because you being nominated as a top 30 individual is actually a very big thing. Because like you also said, imagine having thousands of applications and then you have 30 people selected to, go to the final selection stage. So one thing we've realized in terms of impact to nominees is that the recognition encourages them to go on. And this is even in terms of feedback that we've gotten from nominees, in the sense that, I didn't even know people knew I was doing this. And I know it has been so hard.
Too. Intisa
yeah.
said that.
yeah. And again, I think it's not even a case of I think, because at that stage, when you are still doing the great things from the little places, funds is always a problem, right? So, there are days they would think of giving up, that nobody is actually clapping for me. Nobody is seeing what I'm doing. But when that recognition comes through, it's just a way to tell them you can keep pushing. And that is it from, the point of the nominee.